show up, the local believers respond with vandalism. Threats, boycotts, hateful harangues in the press. Desecrating expressions of faith counts as a hate crime. Vandalizing an atheist billboard doesn't, which itself testifies to the fact that we are hated. You know that's no idle claim. That is not whining about some imaginary or even historical persecution. Poll after poll over many years affirm that Americans despise atheists more than pretty much any other group except outright criminals, and even then it depends on the offense. Just because so many believers express hatred toward Brother Sam doesn't mean I have to hate them back. Somebody has to exercise some moral judgment. As I say, hatred or even hostility toward the misguided majority who believe in God is wrong and dangerous. Brother Sam knows better than to throw down with the godly. Like I told Palmer, y'all godly some scary motherfuckers. So I'll reserve my hostility for every form of tyranny over the mind of man. Count the number of steeples and crosses and assorted pieces of iconography in your local skyline. Anybody ever ask any atheist you ever heard of if they were okay being surrounded by a bunch of religious bric-a-brac? Looks like it's straight out of Kmart's lawn and garden department, only fucking huge. That's some tacky shit. One of its functions is to remind believers that they're in charge. Another is to remind you and me to like it or lump it. And that's pretty fucking tacky too. But nobody's saying that believers shouldn't be allowed to clutter up the view with all the spires and minarets and whatever else is required to shore up their faith. Atheists are the first ones to stand up for anybody's right of free expression, no matter how boorish and tasteless. Hell, just so long as we're not being made to pay for said expression, or it's not on public property. Believers, on the other hand, tend to be less willing to turn the other cheek in First Amendment terms. Let an atheist hang so much as one measly little sign on a goddamn bus. See how the believing class reacts. Travel to any area of the USA and hunt for a public radio station way down there on the bottom of the FM dial. And note how even where in places no NPR signal reaches, every available frequency is taken up by charlatans pitching crap to the credulous. What you do on private property, no matter how boorish, no matter how tasteless and inconsiderate, is between you and your neighbors. Hell, you can make like the goons at Westboro Baptist and festoon your church with God hates fags banners so that all the neighborhood children can't avoid seeing them, and there isn't a goddamn thing anybody can do. Well, that's not exactly true either. Because I can pretty much guarantee that I will show up and exercise my own goddamn right to call bullshit on you. Woo! Like I did at Westboro Baptist.